going on, everybody? Zyonik here. In today's video, we are jumping into some more Ultra League battles, just showcasing how I'm slowly but surely climbing my way up through rank 9. So right now we're at the high end of 2800 MMR, and we are running a team of Scizor, Swampert, and Giratina Altered. Now, I land a fantastic lead. Like, this is the dream, and I mess up. So what I want you guys to do is learn from this. Because what I do is I blindly swap into Giratina Altered. That was bad. I definitely should have gone into Swampert. Now, the reason why I blindly swapped is because they had Clefable on the lead. So I thought I need to get Giratina Altered in there. Things will be okay. But they swapped in Alolan Muck. So great swap by them, but definitely put some RIPs in the chat for me on this first one. I gave up such a great advantage. If I would have gone into Swampert right here, is game over, lockdown, but we mess up. F's in the chat, boys. So we are going to try our best to come back, and basically we need to utilize Swampert to get as much energy as we can. Also, Dark Pulse as well is going to do quite a bit, but not as much as Hydro Cannon, so I'm going to let that Dark Pulse go through because I'm guessing he has Swampert in the back. This has been a pretty popular team of Clefable, Swampert, and Alolan Muck, and sure enough, there is the Clefable. Now, I'm going for the Earthquake right here. I'm expecting that he thinks it's going to be Hydro Cannon so that I can sneak by some extra damage, which we do, and now I need to store up some more energy and swap into Scizor. Now, we have Scizor versus Swampert, and basically I need the Night Slash boost to happen. I need to get my attack up. Hydro Cannons are going to hurt as they're going to be doing some nice neutral damage. So we're just going double shields basically here on Scizor. This is really bad. This is definitely what I did not want to happen. Ideally, this should be Giratina Altered versus Swampert, but you live and you learn. You know, sometimes it happens. You know, you can win lead and you just make a bad decision. So right there, what I would definitely suggest to all of you is don't always blindly swap. Be sure to recognize what is coming in, unless you're in Great League and a Pokemon can, you know, instantly, you know, get KO'd by a fast move or two, like Hypno into Haunter or something like that, that confusion damage. But right here, yeah, what you guys are going to see is basically he's going to now swap into my Clefable, or he's going to swap in, fast attack me down, and then Swampert has absolutely no health, so he's going to go down as well. So really good battle right there. Definitely need to improve when it comes to my switching, and that was the first battle. So the second one, I'm like, do not mess this up. We land a great lead. Swampert into Clefable again. I'm like, do not mess this up. Focus. Come on, don't fast swap. See what's coming in. It's Swampert. Okay, I can now go into Giratina Altered. This is okay for me because what I'm guessing is, like I said, this team is very popular. It's very good. Clefable, Swampert, Alolan Muck, really strong. So what I need to do is save my Swampert for his Alolan Muck. Now, because this team that I'm facing is so strong, it's going to be a really close match here. So we have Giratina Altered versus Swampert. What we can't have is basically another Earthquake to hit us, so I'm gonna start investing shields right here. I think I should have shielded that first Earthquake. That would definitely have paid off for us. It made this game a lot better in terms of the win, but it's gonna be a close one. So again, I should be counting, and I'm guessing I should have been counting. I got a little flustered because of game 1. So I shield again. It was just a Hydro Cannon. I could have gotten away with just farming down. And we see the swap now into the Clefable. So now I'm going to go into Scizor. I have Iron Head, which is going to be doing super effective damage. So I'm okay with basically taking out the Clefable, which is awesome. And now he's going to have Alolan Muck. So Alolan Muck, 2 shields. We have Giratina Altered with some stored energy. I should have gone for Iron Head right there, knowing that Dark Pulse is likely going to take me out from this range. I could have done a little bit more in terms of damage, I think. But the Dark Pulse here is basically going to take us out. Now we have a Swampert and a Giratina Altered with a little bit of loaded energy. So what I need to do is I need to come into Giratina because I need him to waste some of his energy. Plus, like I said, I have that stored energy as well, so we can basically get off 2 Dragon Claws right here. The first one, I don't imagine will get his shield. He's going to hold it because he knows it's not going to do a lot of damage. But the second one, now he's like, crap, okay, I need to start shielding. So he is going to shield right here, and this is where we are going to now let the Dark Pulse basically come through. I need him to waste that energy. and now it's up to Swampert to finish. He's going to have to get off 2 Dark Pulses to finish us off, and we have to get off 2 Hydro Cannons. So what I'm going to do is let him get off the charge move first so that I can get that extra fast move in there. It's like a piggyback, if you guys from the GBL or from Sofarina know. Now he swaps into Swampert, and we are going to actually survive right here because Hydro Cannon isn't going to take us out, and we are going to get enough energy by farming down with fast moves to go for back-to-back Hydro Cannons right here. So that was basically our win condition, and that's how good this team is. Even though we won lead pretty hard, it was able to almost win out against us. We're able to get the final Hydro Cannon here, and this will be finishing off the Alolan Muck. So really good battles right there, and definitely these battles are getting tougher as I climb. So we're going to go ahead and move into Game 3. In Game 3, I have something special for you guys. I'm going to let something else commentate as we watch right here, and then I'll catch it up basically halfway through the battle. But it was pretty fun. I had a laugh making this for you guys. I thought it was really funny because the situation, and you guys will know I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, so this situation just reminded me of this moment. So here we go.
I have failed you.
Scizor.
I have failed you. I should have known.
Legendaries.
Plotting to take over.
Scizor, the starters.
Is evil. From my point of view, the
Legendaries.
are evil. Well, then you are lost. This is the end for you, my master. It's over!
Scizor.
I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't try it!
F. So I thought because I got double boost there that I could actually finish off Giratina Altered with fast moves alone. But no, Giratina Altered is thick as F, so we lost that right there. And this is going to basically be a GG for us. If he has a counter to us in the back, which he has Registeel, so I'm actually, you know what, I'm kind of hopeful right here. Earthquake is going to do quite a bit, and if we can manage the energy well, I know he's going to be getting off a Focus Blast on us. There's no way we can stop that. But what I have to do is basically store up enough energy to potentially get off 2 Hydro Cannons versus the Togekiss right here. So I'm going to start farming energy, and I think I may have pulled it a little bit earlier. I could have probably gotten 2 more Mud Shots in, which is still going to not be enough because Togekiss's Charm is going to get us pretty quickly. So we're going to be able to get off 1 Hydro Cannon. Ideally, I wish I could have gotten off 2, but Registeel requires so much energy to eliminate because it is very bulky in the Ultra League that the Togekiss is going to be able to finish us off, and now it is up to Giratina Altered to try to finish. So we're going to be going for Shadow Sneaks here. And what you guys are going to notice as well is I mess up. I'm so focused. This is another great thing to learn, guys. Don't tunnel vision. I was so focused on getting another Shadow Sneak in order to win that I missed the opportunity to get Dragon Claw. Because look, Dragon Claw's up right there, and I get it too late. I could have gotten it. I could have won that battle. But I hope you guys enjoyed that little middle part. All right, moving into the 4th battle here. We need to continue to capitalize on the fact that Scizor is catching a lot of leads the closer we get to rank 10, because a lot of people are leading Charmers, and they're also leading some grass as well. So we catch a Scizor into a Venusaur, which is really good for us. We're going to be resisting both Frenzy Plant and Sludge Bomb. So the goal here is basically to bring in Swampert once he swaps out, because we definitely cannot have Swampert fight the Venusaur, but we also need to be aware that he could bring in another counter. He could have 2 grass, he could have Sceptile or something. I don't know, but we're not going to shield. There's no reason to. We're going to be resisting the Frenzy Plant right here, and it's still going to do quite a bit of damage because Scizor is very glassy, even though the Frenzy Plant is resisted. Now he does a great swap on the Night Slash, so we're going to have to see what is coming in. And it is going to be Alolan Muck, so we can go straight into Swampert. So this is really, really good for us. What we're going to do is let a Dark Pulse hit us, and we want to maintain those shields for our Giratina Altered and our Scizor. So what we're going to do is basically go for 2 Hydro Cannons right here. If he decides to not shield both, that's great for us, but if he decides to shield, then we're also going to be okay because we can shield in kind. So he doesn't shield that one, so we're going to go for another Hydro Cannon right here. This should be eliminating the Alolan Muck. And then we're going to see the Venusaur come back in. Now, I'm hoping to get to a Hydro Cannon because it'll actually take out Venusaur from this range, but he does get off a charge move, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to let Swampert go down. It did its job. And now I think I bring in Giratina Altered. We'll see here. No, I bring back in Scizor. So we're going to have to see what is in the back, and it is going to be a Registeel. I'm like, oh boy, okay. So we don't have Swampert anymore to finish that off, but Scizor's Night Slash is still going to do quite a bit of neutral damage. I mean, it doesn't look like a lot, but it's adding up, guys. So we're going to be able to get back to back, and we still have shields, remember that. So we can get the Registeel to almost 50% health, and then bring in Giratina Altered. Giratina Altered is still going to do well against Registeel, especially when it only has 50% health, because Shadow Claw and Shadow Sneak are going to be doing neutral damage here. It's not a lot, but we have plenty of shields and plenty of health to eliminate this Registeel. We still have Scizor in the back for that Venusaur. Venusaur is quite low as well. So now we are not going to shield. The Flash Cannon is going to do some heavy neutral damage, but not take us out, nowhere near. And then he swaps in Venusaur, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to let him use his charge move, and then we are going to farm down for energy. This is absolutely perfect for us. He still has a shield, so what we're going to be able to do now is go for another Shadow Sneak. This is going to be doing some more neutral damage, and it may get his shield as well. No, it doesn't get the shield, so now we're going to swap into Scizor. Scizor is definitely going to be able to outpace in terms of charge moves, and it's going to be hitting harder than Giratina Altered did, plus we still have a shield. So what we're going to do is get his final shield, which is perfect for us, and now we can shield as well, and then all we have to do is get to one more Night Slash to be able to win this battle. So looking pretty good, and we still have Giratina Altered with some energy as well. So we're going to be able to get off the Night Slash, and this will be finishing the Registeel. So really good 4th battle there. I know I'm winning lead quite a bit. It's just what I've seen in the meta from entering into basically almost 2,900 MMR. Has been seeing a lot of fairies. That's what I've been seeing a lot of, and I'm sure at different ranks you guys are seeing different things. I noticed like 2,800 was a lot of Registeel leads, and now it's a lot of Charmer leads. So we're going to go ahead and move into the final battle, and we have a Melmetal. So this isn't the best for us because it has Superpower, which is going to be doing super effective damage, but it also has Rock Slide. So we're going to go ahead and go for a Night Slash here, and what I'm hoping to do is catch the Superpower. So I swap into Giratina Altered, hoping to catch a Superpower, but I don't. Now he decides to use the charge move right here. This is going to be Rock Slide, not do a lot, and I'm very curious why they're deciding to stay in, because he has a decent counter to my Scizor basically right there. So we're going to go ahead and just go for Shadow Sneaks right here for some neutral damage, and then they decide to swap out into Gyarados, and it's a Bite Gyarados at that. So it's still going to be doing super effective damage to us, but we're going to be able to get off so many Dragon Claws because we have a lot of stored energy right now. It's going to be doing some nice neutral damage to the Gyarados, and I'm hoping to get some shields here, but I'm not too sure if they will. They might want to try to finish this off with fast moves alone, but we're going to be able to get to so many Dragon Claws, 3 Dragon Claws, before the Gyarados can get to a crunch, because Bite doesn't have a lot of high energy gain, which is why they typically run with Dragon Breath. Now we're going to see the Melmetal come back in. No reason to shield right here. We have Swampert that can easily come in and just farm down for energy. Even if they go for a Superpower right here, I'm okay. I actually want them to go for a Superpower because my Mud Shot will be doing more damage, but we see the swap into a Swampert Mirror, and we are ahead on energy, so we can definitely handle this situation. We also have 2 shields. They have 2 shields as well, but Swamperts with more energy typically win out. So we already have 2 Hydro Cannons before they even get off their first Hydro Cannon. That is not going to get the second shield, which is fine. And we're going to go ahead. I think I put up a shield. No, I don't. I decide not to shield right here. Really risky, but it's not going to take us out. And then we can get to one more Hydro Cannon, I think. Nope, we are definitely lagging right there. I missed out on a couple fast moves, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the shield. and then we are going to be able to get to a Hydro Cannon. This should definitely get their final shield, and what I need to do now is swap into Scizor. So I'm going to go ahead and swap into Scizor. And remember how before we could take a Hydro Cannon, but we cannot take an Earthquake. So we're going to go ahead and let this come through because I know his Melmetal has superpower, loaded energy in the back, which we do see the swap, and we are going to see the charge move right here. So I'm going to go ahead and shield. And now we need to risk it for the biscuit when it comes to farming down. They could get off a charge move on us, but it's our win condition to farm down right there. Then we can go for back-to-back Night Slashes. We have so much energy right now. This is going to be really nice. We get the final... oh, no, we already took out the shield. Yep, and we can go for back-to-back Night Slashes. So that will be finishing off the Swampert. For the final battle there, end up going 3-2 in this set and getting the boost as well, which is a lot of fun when you get the boosts on Scizor, but against Giratina Altered, you're still going to lose. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.